Okay, so I have not texted you about this. I have not asked you about this. We have not talked about it before the podcast. I need to get your genuine reaction to when I ask you this question or just bring up this subject. What do you guys say about Shannon Sharpe? Uh,
Go get it, big fella. I don't care, dog. Dude, who cares? Some lady was calling him Papa.
oh my
She
god.
called him Papa.
So okay.
Dude, I honestly, I called a few people and I was like, whatever you do, don't look up Shannon Sharpe. Please look up Shannon Sharpe. And it's just like this weird like ground footage. Like if you dropped your phone on the ground. First of all, why the fuck is he on Instagram Live? Something horribly wrong must have happened for him to hit his phone, push it off the bed, it to be on Instagram Live, and some lady's calling him Papa.
In his defense, Shannon Sharpe is on Instagram a lot.
He is.
So if you have the Instagram app open, or say he was looking to post a picture or something, you could easily swipe over because you can go from posting a post, boom, to being on live.
You can swipe?
When you're on the little thing, when you're on, you swipe when you go to post, it'll be like post, or you can swipe to go live.
I haven't had Instagram in 10 years.
So when you swipe over,
swipe to live is crazy.
Well, no, you swipe. You can post or swipe over to be on the live thing, and then it takes one button to go live.
Gotcha.
So in theory, now I'm not saying I fully believe he's, like he said, he's pushing 60. Like he definitely went on Instagram Live on accident.
No, that was like you hear the phone tumble and
dude, but it's just
fall down the bed.
I don't know. I definitely. I mean, I think Shannon's reaction might be, or response might be, even funnier. I mean,
what did he say?
So you didn't see his response?
Well, no. I mean, all I saw was like, I mean, obviously he's an employee of ESPN now, so he has to like take it seriously or whatever. But if he was just on the nightcap, then it's way different.
He was not. No. I think if he had to take it serious for ESPN, he would have had to take it serious on the nightcap.
What'd he say on the nightcap?
Dude, he got on there and he was like, he started it off with like, I'm a very private person and I am very embarrassed for more.
He did say he was embarrassed. Yes,
just not for just me, but like the other people in my life and the people they're trying to figure out, just what it is and this and that. But I told you, Uncle Shay, get it in. I told you to get it in. I told you, Shay, get it in. Now I am a healthy, active man. I will not deny that. And you got Ocho Cinco.
I didn't even hear that, but I said the big fella's getting it in.
You got Ocho Cinco just laughing his ass off. What's funny is like a week ago, like Shannon was talking to Chad about how like he was like unprofessional.
Who, Chad was unprofessional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then even Ocho Cinco's like, a guy who's just calling me, unprofessional, and did something pretty unprofessional to me. Maybe it's just me. And and Shannon, they went into detail. Like Chad was like asking him, like, dude, Chad was repeating things like that he heard, like
Papa.
It was, I don't know, give me that. Like
give me that dick, Shannon.
Yeah, he was getting weird. Like,
yeah,
I didn't even feel right repeating. I don't know. Something
about feels weird repeating it.
Something about Chad Ochocinco repeating something he heard a woman saying to Shannon Sharpe while they were having sex seems like something that I would just never like. Never, that is just the weirdest sentence I think I've ever said in my life.
Sure.
Right? Like it's got to be one of the weirdest things. So
Chad's talking about Shannon fucking him.
So me impersonating Chad Ochocinco, impersonating a woman having sex with Shannon Sharpe and what she's saying, I don't think I want to do. But I don't know. I thought that was the last thing I expected to see or wake up to or just have.
Yeah, no, it was I don't know. It was like Shannon Sharpe, but the first thing I saw was like Shannon Sharpe posts a sex tape.
Which
Like,
you're gonna, which I
no,
think
he
you would
didn't post
appreciate.
anything. He's just like,
Well, knowing your humor, and you might need to go watch this since you said you didn't watch their like whole conversation about it. Knowing your humor, you would have loved the jokes they were making. I mean, Chad was like, I mean, I'm just glad it wasn't a Michael and it was a Michelle. I'm just glad.
well, there was the whole thing that it was Michelle Beadle.
Yeah, well, or he said Shannon was like, Cat Williams called me. He's like, you know, the first thing he said, "Hey, you ain't gay today. You ain't gay today." And then somebody, I can't remember who it was. It was like, God, I don't want to put it on. I don't want to put it on. I don't want to put it on somebody, but it was like either a former NFL player or somebody, and they were like, odds are it was a dude. Like
No,
right when it happened, they were like, heard Shannon Sharpe, blah blah blah. Like odds are it was probably a dude, and like I'm saying, like it was probably like Antonio Brown or some shit. I don't want to
sure,
put it on him, but it was somebody like that, and I
sure.
was like, wow. So
Nah,
people just love making these jokes about Shannon. I don't
I mean,
know.
I don't think the odds are that it's a dude. I mean, good for Shannon. Go get it in. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
I, I think it's overblown. I mean, he didn't post nothing. He just went on Instagram Live by accident.
I mean, overblown. I wouldn't say it was overblown. It's definitely like a
No,
hot topic. Like it's
but just the initial post I saw was like Shannon Sharpe posts sex tape, said he was hacked, all this stuff. It's like
well, he did.
the
He
man,
did.
the man fucked up.
There was a post. He said, I got hacked.
No. Well, no, there was a post that he got hacked, but there was no post of the video. It was just an accidental Instagram Live.
I mean,
For him to say he got hacked while a woman is shouting his name is a little odd.
well, no, I will say that
But it just sounds like he's having 50-some-year-old dude sex.
but like also like that is like a perfect hack. Like you hack into someone's account, just show the ceiling and mock like you're having sex with the person's account. You're
Sure.
just mocking. Like you can't lie. That is like
No,
would be like an
this may
amazing prank
happen. This may happen again.
in the
To
future. Now this definitely gave somebody an idea.
This is how they're getting Paul Pierce again.
Oh man.
No, never mind. Paul Pierce will
Oh,
do
did
it to himself.
Paul Pierce
Paul
didn't
Pierce
get
will do it to himself every time.
what? Remind me, that wasn't what caused the firing or the let go of Paul Pierce, or did it?
No,
Is
Paul
that what
Pierce hanging with the strippers was what got him fired.
Shannon's not going to face no repercussions?
Nah, Paul Pierce's was different.
I know it was different, but do you not think it was still
No,
a
I definitely think that Shannon is going to tread some water lightly,
you don't think it was
and
a punishment level, like punishment worthy mistake?
maybe, but ESPN's in a very weird spot where they might need some of their people.
For sure, for sure. I haven't
Like
seen
back
them.
then, like this was what 3 years ago when Paul Pierce got fired. Like that was before they started laying off everybody. They
Yeah,
got
but
nobody.
still, I feel like, and I'm not saying like I'm not calling for Shannon Sharp's job or anything,
Of
but
course
like
not.
it is it. I don't know.
It's
It,
eerily, but it
I,
was. But Paul Pierce's was like
I will
different. It was
okay,
he had 5 strippers at his house, and he was like,
but I
"Oh,
think if this same exact thing happened to him 3 years ago, it probably would have got his ass fired.
mm-hmm."
Shannon Sharpe definitely has like the good credit of just being just not fucking up in the past.
While also being a better TV personality
Yeah, that too.
than
That
Paul
as
Pierce.
well.
With
That as
Because
well.
Paul Pierce would come on ESPN and say, "Nah,
Paul Pierce, my favorite,
Katie ain't better than me.
my
Nah,
f- well, no,
KD
Dwayne
ain't even
Wade,
close to me.
D Wade.
D Wade ain't close to me."
But my
It's
favorite
like,
thing, my favorite
come
Paul
on, bud.
Pierce, my favorite Paul Pierce quote was Steph, Steph's a wing guy.
Yeah, get
You
the
know,
fuck. Yeah,
Steph's a
get
wing
the
guy.
fuck out of here.
He's not like me. He wasn't like I'm better than Steph. Steph was just a wing guy.
Nah, Steph is
Um,
every inch of that court. Go fuck yourself, Paul Pierce. Now, Paul was a way easier fire and a way more egregious action than what Shannon did. Shannon will be okay, and
Devin,
I
I think
mean, but to me, it's like again, like Shannon
open
can
your
say like, Shannon be like, "Oh, we getting it in," but dude, you haven't like I've been married for 12 years, type of doing it. Like,
I don't
ain't
think
nothing.
Shannon's married.
No, he ain't married, but that's the way he's doing it. There ain't nothing cool happening
I mean,
around
I don't think
the
you
Sharpe
know.
house.
I don't think you know. All you heard was noise. But I think open your eyes for a second because you're like, what Paul Pierce did was way worse. Paul Pierce was partying on Instagram Live and showed some strippers he was hanging out with. Shannon was fucking on Instagram Live.
No, I
He
know,
was
but
fucking on
the
Instagram Live.
intention.
But okay, the intention was Paul Pierce was
Paul Pierce was
maybe was a little drunk,
shake that ass.
but
It's
like
different.
he wasn't fucking on Instagram Live.
Agreed, but Shannon wasn't showing his old fucking slamming hammer
Bro,
hanging out.
he was one sheet pool phone flip pool from away from it
He
being
a
one.
1000% was.
I mean, and that's the thing. It could have not
But
been
that would have started a
intentional.
whole nother career for Shannon Sharpe,
I
A
don't think he
multitude of
would have.
different
I don't
websites.
think he would have went that route.
Lord knows.
I don't think
Um,
so. But it is funny. It is hilarious.
but yeah,
I
I
do think
mean,
it's hilarious.
I don't know. Good for Shannon. I mean, go have your 60-year-old dude type of boning. Go do that. Who cares? Who gives a shit?